Hey everybody, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. My name is Bear. Look what we got here! Ippy skip-a-dipperoo! It's time for the fucking antiquarian, finally! Alfry! That is a great name, too. The Antiquarian, the new class here in Darkest Dungeon. So if you never caught the stream VOD, allow me to give you the quick rundown of this new character class. Get yourself the basic Nervous Stab, which is your simple attack for her. Festering Vapors, which is not a very good move at all. Although I should preface this with the fact that none of these are going to be particularly good, and there's very good reason for that I'll get into a little bit later. Festering Vapors, though, probably going to be the worst of her available skills, just because that Blight is so ineffective. And it only targets one person, too, so mostly only useful if you're looking to just, like, continually stack Blight, I guess. And that Blight resistance debuff is pretty okay, too. But still not that great. Get Down, sort of the worst version of Protect Me, and we'll look at that in a second. Flash Powder is a basic... Oh, I thought it was a stun, actually, but no, it's not at all. It's just an accuracy debuff, so yeah, that too. Fortifying Vapors, a minor heal. Invigorating Vapors, just a dodge buff, and then Protect Me is her main skill. Plus 5 dodge, plus 22 protection, which is huge, and then it forces one of your allies to guard the Antiquarian, as opposed to a move, for example, say from the Man-at-Arms, where you are choosing the ally that you're going to protect with that character. So, really cool stuff there. The camping skills are actually quite good as well. If you go to here, you can produce a random trinket with Trinket Scrounge. Yeah, think about that. You thought it was like supply item or something, right? No, that's a trinket for 2 respite. That's really, really good. Also, resupplies the random supply item, though. You can use it 3 times, which is nice. And then Curious Incantation's really the only big good one that she has, apart from those 2. Strange Powders, I guess, is pretty nice. It's a solid buff for 1 companion for 2 respite, but again, probably won't use it too often. I might unlock this. You know what? Yeah, well, let's grab her first, I guess. Level 1.
She searches where others will not go, and sees what others will not see.
Oh, it's so good. So damn good. Love it. So, we'll grab those. I might want to keep Wound Care, but meh. I've already sort of chosen a party for our Antiquarian here as well, so I've been looking at our options. Of course, we've got the Drowned crew that we'll eventually go tackle at some point. I mean, people have been saying this, Bear, man up, stop being a pussy, go into the Darkest Dungeon. I can't! Like, I literally can't. I have 3 people that can do it. So, we can't do it yet, I'm sorry. Like, I want to do it too, I promise. I'm not just holding out for holding out's sake, but we have to level people up. We do not have an option but to do that, so please bear with me, ha ha ha, for the time being on that. Although we obviously can go tackle the Drowned crew with some of our returned champions, our returned legend heroes. So if we want to do that, we could, but, I mean, I might as well just level people up and just try to tackle them the good old-fashioned way too, right? But for now, I think I'm going to go into the Warrens. Especially considering our new Antiquarian actually has a buff for the Warrens, I believe. Or, oh, no, actually, it's quite the opposite. She's gonna be kind of fucked in the Warrens. But I still think it's gonna be okay. We could go to the Weald, but that doesn't have an easy mission, and I need to level up some of these people in level 1 and 2 areas anyway, so this is fine. I've got myself a Bounty Hunter, an Abomination, and an Occultist to go along with her, so we've got a healer. We don't exactly have the character that I would deem the Protector in this lineup. I tend to want to have people like the Man-at-Arms or the Houndmaster, at least in theory, to go along with the Antiquarian. But I suppose, I mean, as long as you have a character that has a decent amount of health that isn't just going to get torn to shreds from multiple attacks per turn, then I suppose that works out pretty well, too. I'm also planning on going in the dark. Torchless this time. So we got the Moon Ring equipped here. We got the Moon Ring on the Abomination as well, along with the Ancestor's Pen. Got your Wounding Helmet of the Bounty Hunter to boost those melee skills. The Occultist rocking the Moon Cloak combined with the Ancestor's Map. And now we've got a few decisions to make, I guess, regarding the Antiquarian. I'm leaning toward just giving her something like Ancestor's Lantern and, well, no, I mean, I probably will do this. And then I suppose Ancestor's Coat wouldn't be a bad idea. She's already got a decent dodge chance to start off with. Everybody's gonna get pretty stressed out here. That's the only thing I'm really concerned about, is the fact that we don't have a stress heal on this team. Besides the Abomination, of course, the self-stress heal is okay, but still not looking too great. So it is worth considering. I'm going to take that off and replace it with Uppercut as well. I have taken everybody into the Guild and Blacksmith, so we should be good to go there. Cultist is looking good. I like these 2 for her. I feel like that works pretty well. And that should do it. So she's got not exactly the right skills here, but again, I'm probably only really going to use Protect Me, Fortifying Vapors, and I will use Nervous Stab. It is good to have at least that option to do some extra damage, although I think she has to be in the front. No, okay, so that's every position, so that's nice. Thought it might have been the front three, which would be kind of silly for her, honestly, to force her to be in the front three in order to use that attack, so I'm sort of glad they didn't do it that way. Alright, into the Warrens we go, into the darkness. No torchlight this time. The two campfires will light our way, but we'll probably just squelch those as soon as we get the opportunity. This is the Warrens, so we do want to bring a few torches just in case we come across some scrolls to burn to get rid of some negative quirks that way. But the unfortunate part of this is that we're going to be really limited on inventory space. Again, if you haven't seen the Antiquarian, you're wondering why. Although there is normally quite the limit on inventory space in the long dungeons anyway. But with the Antiquarian, you have the option of, or not really even the option, it just happens to you. You get these little trinkets, or little discs, little wares, I guess is what you would call them, that sell for about 125 gold or so each, I think.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Ooh, I think I'm going to go with the Serpentine to start off with. So you got to be aware of that. You got to be clearing inventory space pretty judiciously.
Found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
All right. Feels like a ruins fight to start off here, but so stress attackers clearly priority number one. I'm really glad that they gave us something pretty simple to deal with here in the beginning. I would love to be able to get a kill in the Bone Rabble, actually. Oh, come on now. Those 1 damage attacks. Well, oh god, I could have totally addressed that if I were to have the mental fortitude required to equip that thing. God damn it, and I didn't even level it up either. Well, that's silly. But here's the big move. So it gives that buff to both... Or no, sorry, it only gives the buff to the targeted ally, which is good. I mean, that's who you want it on, considering he's going to be the one that's taking the damage from the guard me anyway. But this is a huge buff all the same. 22% protection plus 5 dodges. Insane. So, happy to have that. Nervous Stab would have made this fight a much better circumstance, but I'm sure we'll be okay all the same. I think we'll be just fine. Might even Absolution here just for the hell of it. Just because we can. Although, unfortunately, that does mean the stress attack gets out. So maybe that didn't work out so hot. Ah, instant regret.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Followed by instant confidence, apparently. Let's have a look here. See, get down, it seems so silly to do this when you could just protect her with someone else. I mean, that does last 3 rounds, so I suppose you could stack this pretty effectively to get her to be basically unhittable.
Back to the pit.
Fuck yeah. I don't know, it's interesting. Let me know what you guys are thinking as far as the comparison between Protect Me and Get Down, because I am curious to hear what perhaps other people, what sort of lineups and compositions other people are crafting around this new character. I think it's so much fun to bring out the Antiquarian, though. I love the one run I took with her. I've been seeing a couple other people use her as well, and it looks really awesome. So 275 is what those are worth, the Minor Antique. And it is important as well to make sure that you investigate curios with her. Especially when you have the means by which to make it more effective.
Waiting to be spent.
And this is a mistake I made quite a few times myself. If you don't investigate the curios with the Antiquarian, you're missing out on a lot of opportunities for extra stuff. Mostly those minor antiques that you'll find almost every time, it seems. Alright, so he's the big priority again here. I could use Finish him to hopefully kill him, and that seems like a pretty good idea. Unfortunately, that means all these 3 are still going to get their turn 1 attacks, but I'm probably fine with that. He's still got his dodge and protection buff, which is good, so let's go ahead and carry it over to 2 people, I suppose. Although he'll probably run out as soon as, yeah, he got his action. Okay, so that makes sense. Transform seems okay here, but I could avoid the stress and just try to control the fight. Let's do that. For now, at least. Nice crit.
Executed.
Well done. This is no longer a campfire on this curio, by the way, and I learned that lesson the hard way, so I'm not going to try that this time. Let's see. A pull could be nice here, and that clears the corpse as well. That's not too bad. I don't think that really affects his moves. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just uses the same thing. That debuff. Alright, just dodge reduction, not a big deal there. I could even just guard me again and protect that, or get rid of that, essentially. Still gonna do this, I think, yeah.
As the fiend falls, faint hope blossoms.
Manacles, I think it would be like 60% of the moves I end up using with the Abomination. Which is fine. He's got a little protection, so like, oh man, if I had the protection removal there, it'd be nice. Oh well. It's gonna take a little while here to get through the chopper. Not a huge issue. I really need to get her little stab move equipped. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. That could be very, very beneficial here. It's certainly a lot better than healing for 1 point. Goodness. Alright, might be high time to consider this. We've got 2 damage sources. The Occultist should be able to kill the Swine Drummer. And I think it's like about as much damage as Manacles with the Sacrificial Stab. So this seems like it's a better play, albeit a bit risky.
Destroy them all.
Yeah, that's basically why. Okay, so there's the spread out stress damage. This is exactly what I was hoping to avoid, but still got him.
Advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay. Let's fix this now.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
First of all, gonna do this. Absolutely getting rid of that. And I am totally gonna cheat real fast, live on camera, to see... Hold on, you guys, you're actually gonna hear me type this out right now. How high quality is this? Sacrificial Stone Curio, Darkest Dungeon. I need to know. I need to know. All Dungeon Curio interactions. I can't ruin this for myself anymore. Oh god, it's so big. It's a giant spreadsheet! No! This isn't what I need! Oh god, firewood. Oh, it still says firewood. Is this old? Fuck it, I don't know. Touch it. Oh good! Yay! Oh, that's fantastic! Well, that worked. Terrific, thank you. Let's go. So yeah, we'll just serpentine through here and that should work out and get all the way back up to the fucking front. Perfect! Very excited about this. Alright, make sure keep the Antiquarian selected.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Can't keep making that goddamn mistake. Her trap disarm unfortunately isn't that high, but we do have people to fix that. There we go. Very, very good. We, oh wait, we have the Ancestors map. Oh yeah. Is that, I wonder if that accounts for that in this little tooltip here. How would I even answer that question? I have to dig deep into the code for that one, wouldn't I? Secrets! I heard it! Get it out of here, where'd it go? There it is! Nice! Oh, jeez, you know what though, hold on. I probably want to come back to this at like the very end. So here's hoping I don't forget about it. Because right now I'd have to be making a ton of space for it, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do that. Oh, I gotta get rid of it. Well, I mean, I guess I want to use the bandages eventually anyway, so I might as well use them for something effective.
Only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Very good start, though. We haven't even really had to eat yet. We'll probably campfire pretty soon simply for the buffs. And to clear out inventory space, too. I mean, campfire to clear space for the secret room now seems silly. Oh, good crit! Beautiful. Okay, that should allow us to at least... Well, okay, we're going to stun him ideally and then try to kill this one with the bounty hunter. And then maybe her little stab. Oh, that is good! Nervous stab? That's not nervous at all! Some fucking vindication behind that move. Hell yeah, 7 damage. You kidding me? You're a valuable contributing member of this team.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
That is amazing. Yeah, I'm just gonna use that here. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So far, so good. Yeah, I like this. Getting all this extra money from this as well. Stab it!
Another one falls.
Fuck yeah, it does. Boom, manacles. That's okay. That's fair.
Be gone, fiend.
And the Antiquarian, right? Just to round it out. Yes. And that's 375 gold for killing maggots.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Something I feel no pride about whatsoever, and in fact quite ashamed of. In case Wayne June was wondering.
Another abomination cleansed from our land.
My goodness. Alright, just get the stun at least. Thank you. Because we're clearing these guys out one by one. Seriously, this is beautiful. If only there was a bleed attached to it. Alright, well at least they don't get any of their combo moves. It's only going to be the spitter getting out the bite, which completely missed. And I am so stoked on that right now. You have no idea. I am like 13-year-old in the Bay Area who just learned how to surf stoked.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Another trap. Bam. Going very well. This is an extermination slash cleanse slash whatever you want to call it, so gotta keep in mind, gotta clear out every single battle here. That was dumb. Despite my despite my earlier warning that I should interact with Heavy Curio with the Antiquarian, it was a little silly to give her the 30% damage buff. Let's see if it ends up working out for me. Not there. Alright, that's unfortunate. I thought for sure that would be enough, but okay. This is basically going to be the same process anyway. I could transform real quick and get the rake. Yeah, fuck it. One's not so bad. That is... Oh, man, that piled on quick, though. Worth it. Totally worth it. And stab for the kill, right? Stab for the kill. Stab for the kill. Yes! Glorious.
This expedition at least promises success.
I still don't think it's campfire time, honestly. I am gonna hold off on this, although I am gonna touch this thing. That's encouraging, at least. It wasn't terrible. Oh god, the shrieking and wailing nightmares of the Warrens, though, are certainly not doing any wonders for my my already waning confidence.
Measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
And it is nearly time to consider using a campfire simply to get rid of some of this extra stress, so I will keep that in mind. Maybe even after this fight right here, considering we've got some difficulty ahead, and it's a bloodletter. We surprised them, good. Alright, to begin with, I still don't think I have to transform here. We can control this pretty effectively. Hopefully the Cutthroat gets stunned, and then we can maybe kill the Fusilier, but we don't have that many options for doing so. Oh, the Uppercut is a really good option here, actually. Love it, yes! Oh, that is perfect. And then maybe even pull him forward? No, that wouldn't work out, but we could try to stab him. Just stab him to death!
Destroy.
Sure! Complete control over this one, hell yes. And now... I don't really need to protect me. I guess I'm just gonna go all out. Imagine if this killed him. Oh, too good. Helpful, though. That means we can at least commit one of the weaker people to finishing him off, and then maybe even just try to mark the target here in the bloodletter. Definitely get that. Oh, now we've got a lot of really good options. So, the stun, sadly, is not chief among them. In fact, I sort of want to go for Beast Bile here. That is maybe better. Although the stun chance, it's okay. I mean, it's 30%, roughly. 4 to 7 damage. It's not that far off from what the Blight would be. I think I'm gonna go for this. Alright. That's like the worst possible result besides missing it entirely, so I suppose I can accept that. 7 damage, let's see it. Beautiful!
Just size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Why did I think for so long about my choices when it really just boiled down to hit him in the face until he dies? And then you win! You did it! Oh, by the way, if you didn't notice, stacks of 2,000 gold as opposed to 1,500 from the Antiquarian. So a big benefit there, too. And it looks like I need to... Oh, God, I need to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff here, don't I? Shit! Well, this is already worth it, so we'll do that. Let's trade off of equal value. I think I'm just going to get rid of all these. I'm going to use the campfire here, and then we'll have more space for that chest afterward.
Of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Now, time to make some trinkets, right? Just for the hell of it. Manslayer's Ring. Belmer. Alright, well, can't win them all. Curious Incantation is nice. Although it only lasts for 4 combats, unfortunately. Let's have a look at our other options here. Planned Takedown does not really help us out that much. This is How We Do It is quite a good buff for the Bounty Hunter. I want to consider that one. I should look to getting rid of the Nighttime Ambush. I don't think we can do that with this group, though. Okay, that's unfortunate. I will take this. It's quite nice. I'm going to do Psych Up as well. It's not too much stress I have to deal with. And then I could probably even just do... an Encourage, I guess? I could do an encourage coupled with, like, resupply. And I suppose that's okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Cool. That'll do it. No surprise. Beautiful.
The light, the promise of safety.
It's trapped! Ah! Very good. I love the scouts here, too. This has been glorious. Taking care of business.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Speaking of which, about time to get rid of one of these nasty negative quirks on our bounty hunter here. Any one will do. Yeah, sure. A Blutomania, do it. Very good. I committed a lot of people to the sanitarium this time, by the way. I don't think I showed that off before we
Such blockages
dove
are
into this.
unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
But we're looking good as far as negative quirks go for basically our entire lineup. We do have to go through here to get this room battle, but luckily it's smooth sailing at least all through this portion. In fact, we could just double back through here and then go that way. Avoiding a battle entirely seems wise. More than likely we'll end up doing that. Can't forget to do this. Oh, goodness, yes, thank you.
Could staunch the flow.
Wow.
Otherworldly corruption.
You can also find rare antiques with the antiquarian if you didn't realize that either. My goodness. So good. This character is my jam. Alright, I'm gonna just dump off the extra bandage there. It's probably fine. We are looking real good here. Still hanging out of those torches to hopefully run into maybe one or two more scrolls here. Would be beautiful. And another strange sacrificial stone, huh? Alright. Stress targets are the priority again here, although transformation certainly seems lucrative. So I think we'll go through the rake. There we go. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Just taking out the gore, man. I mean, I say this a lot, but that thing, I swear, it just catches me off guard with like the 20 damage crit out of nowhere every time. Fry is certainly doing her due diligence here damage-wise. There was some great alliteration there, too. That felt really satisfying. Yes!
Blow.
Called your bluff. Alright, doing just fine here. And now, yeah, you know what? I could clear the corpse, try to prevent him from spitting again, although I think he still might do it from the first position, too. But at least this sets up the rake pretty nicely. In fact, yeah, this looks really good. Perfect. Hell yes. And another statue.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Oh! Oh! Oh, come on! No! God damn it! I wasn't punished the first time. I didn't learn. I didn't learn because I had no way of learning. You didn't teach me. This is not how the educational system is supposed to work. God damn it. All right. That is a gigantic problem, which means I'm absolutely avoiding these battles for now. We do have another campfire, but unfortunately not really a lot of ways to reduce stress, like, even outside of it. Oh, this could be really bad. I should camp soon, but I'm terrified that we're gonna have to run into a bunch of room battles over here. We have at least one more. We know that. Oh, goodness, this got really bad really fast. Extra food is nice, but unfortunately the issue of health is not the issue. That's not the problem we're having here. There's other foul play afoot. Thank you for that. Oh, goodness. More statues, please. A map is fine, actually. A map is quite helpful here. 1, 2, not 3. Come on. Oh. At least 2 there, huh? Goodness, that sucks. It's not the toughest fight, but it's formidable. So, Beast Bile here is still not great. The transformation, unfortunately, is super risky now, though. I really wouldn't like to put my Antiquarian in that sort of spot, so maybe... I think I'm just gonna try to stun to prevent the stress damage here from the Wretch, and then hopefully the Antiquarian will be able to finish him off. Ooh, pulling her forward is a great option, too. That's fine. Knocks the Brawler back. Hopefully allows me to avoid a stress attack from her, although it could certainly still happen. How about a crit? Alright. She can still get it off, and that's a terrible target, and that's a lot of stress. Oh, god damn. Let's see here. Probably not going to kill him. An uppercut's not bad, though. Ideally moves her forward, and there's another stun. That's beautiful. Oh, but I forgot. Yeah, that's a side effect. Then she gets shuffled around. All this party shuffle, Jesus. Alright, I would love to kill her. Thank you. Ask politely, that'll get you far in life. Stun? I stun him, I get the bonus damage from finish him from the bounty hunter, but I don't think I even really needed it. Oh, alright. Alright. Oh, that's a problem. Nice! Saves us one turn of resolve check. Beautiful.
Quakes.
How about a little stress relief back here? No? Okay, couldn't spread it that far. Finish it. Good. Killed off. Thank you. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh, Long Johnson. Oh, Long Johnson. What do I do? What do I do? I have a lot of food. You know what? I don't need this. Yeah, we can take those. So much onyx in this place. Goodness, I guess I gotta do this. That seems logical. And then we've got our one key still for that secret room, of course. Absolutely have to... Oh, okay, well, there we go. Never mind. Make my decision for me. Thank you. That is an empty room. Thank God. Okay. Well, tell you what. I am going to camp now because I really don't want to have to deal with 2 resolve checks. So let's just do this. Get rid of a bunch of her stress.
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
So how are we gonna do this? Actually, anger management is a pretty damn good option here. So I think I'm gonna go for that. And I doubt we get any buffs out of this, but we'll probably be okay without them. Oh, we have Unspeakable Commune. I guess we could consider that. Let's see. Curious Incantation is pretty great for her, so if I can get down to 1 respite left by some strange means, I'll have to definitely consider that. Probably be just using Encourage here. Do I want to try to bring him down, or do I just... I think I'd be a lot better off just preventing it on her. So we'll go for this. I'll just do it, because I know I want to. And then the Abomination, unfortunately, doesn't really have anything that great after that. Ooh, Encourage from the Occultist, I guess. Yeah, and then... I could go for This Is How We Do It, but I think I'd rather go for something like Psych Up. Although I'm sort of putting my Abomination at risk of a check now. Huh. What combos of 2 and 2 could I do? There's not that many. There's Tracking, which is pretty good, I guess. Tracking combined with, like, Dark Strength, I suppose. Which is not bad. I mean, he's already at 100, and I'm not going to get it down to 0, so maybe I should do this. Yeah, I'm going to do that. That's pretty decent. Just no surprise. Come on. There we go.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And sadly, with the trinket selection I've made, that means I don't really have a choice in squelching the torch. We are a lot better off with it at 0 than we are at 100, so... got to do that.
Laden with loot are often low on supplies.
No more holy water, but we still check it with her and get infected. Yay! It's at least a little helpful. Still got plenty of food here too, so luckily not really concerned about that, but a little ways to go yet. And transformation is not 100% necessary. Still trying to avoid the stress damage as much as possible, so we got to prioritize those targets still. And pulling him forward is not that helpful. So I'll go for the minimal damage on the Brawler. Big damage on the Brawler, I mean. Massive, awesome damage on the Brawler. I'm really glad we addressed what we did, but we are still in... oh, not the best shape. Alright, well, a transformation to rake these two certainly seems wise, although I can do this as well. I keep forgetting about that. Just tiny little bits of damage out of that Antiquarian, man. It makes up for a lot of missed opportunities sometimes. And I think I will use our lone bandage for this. That's... oh, it's a weak one. Never mind. We're probably okay. Would I rather take the guaranteed kill and let the bounty hunter try to finish off the drummer? I think so. Because he's got the stun resistance as well, so that seems sort of silly to try to do that. Fortifying Vapors doesn't really work still. I guess I'll just protect me here. The stab would... I don't know why I didn't stab him, honestly. I probably should have. Let's see. Let's clear the corpses for sure.
Precision and power.
He's up to the front now, which is good. He's getting protected. Very nice. A little bit of stress, but that's a lot better served on the Bounty Hunter than it is on our Antiquarian here. And that does not bode well. Okay. You're still first target. Everybody can target the front line here, of course. I'll take an Absolution. Take it when I can get it, I guess. And I don't need to heal, unfortunately. Which is weirdly phrased. Normally, you wouldn't hear it like that. Thank God I don't need to heal. And yeah. There we go. Man, this is getting rough. It's getting scary.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I lied. Everything's fine. We did it, apparently. Even though he refuses to move. Very nice. Oh my God, and so much food here. Absurd amounts of food. Alright, so we just gotta go all the way back to the beginning here. Hopefully there's no more silly little skirmishes between this and our ultimate goal of getting back to the secret room. We could, of course, run into some nastiness here in these hallways. That is entirely possible. In fact, sort of seems likely, yeah. If it's only one, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go this way because it's a lot simpler. We can probably deal with one more fight. Because again, we're near like full health on everybody in our team, so really it's just the stress that's the issue. I think it's about time we dump off some of this extra stuff, so let's go here. Bam, bam is good. Oh, I forgot to use the Antiquarian on that pack too, shit. Whoopsie! Oh well. Oh, come on now, don't do another one just to spite me. Just to be an asshole about it. Thank you. Alright, the slasher again, gotta stun that. And still won't mark here, it's still worthwhile to just whittle away turn by turn at the butcher. Oh, yikes. The first bit of actual damage they've dealt to us here. My goodness. Really got the one shot on him too, my God. Finish it off.
Impressive.
Just a little bit, just little tiny bits that are keeping us off the threshold, but I appreciate it. There we go.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Of course, keep in mind we do have to still make space for those secret room goodies, but pretty sure we're gonna be okay. I think we've got this. I could even use the torches if I wanted to make this a little less weary. Get it. I'm happy with this, though. Very good antiquarian run. We got 15 minor antiques, 2 rare antiques, a few stacks of 2,000 gold. I don't think I'm going to round out that final one, but I'm okay with that. I can, I'm going to swage my own OCD by other means. I'll find them. I'll find a way. Oh, don't do that! Come on now! Are you kidding me? Okay, it's not that bad. I mean, we've got plenty of health. Yeah, this should be fine. Jeez, that's just... Oh, that's just disrespectful, though. Nice. Good stuff. Alright, I don't want any damage from these guys, but I suppose there's not really a lot I can do about that. I'm happy with the crits. That stress reduction is nice.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
It's fair that they get their own, too. That makes sense. Very good, very good. Just a final test of our merit here, I suppose. I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. Another antique, too. What am I so worked up about?
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And I did end up rounding out that stack of gold. Everything worked out in the end. Hooray! Everything works out for poor old bear. Oh, baby, yes!
For a task well performed.
Wow, that's fantastic. Dismas head, Barristan's head. This one, not so much, but Dismas's head, absolutely. Huge damage bonus. That is fantastic. Love getting those extra trinkets. And now we'll just dump this stuff off and get rid of that. Bam. Oh my god. Such a good quest. Such a good quest.
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
All right, what's the total here? I'm projecting 25 to 30,000 based on our haul. Ooh, may even be a little more than that. 30 grand. Nearly exactly 30 grand. 30,060. Impressive. A few experience points for the group as well. This Abomination, unfortunately, probably not going to make it up to those higher ranks. We've already got that Abomination up at level 4 that we've been utilizing, so we'll probably stick with him. Still, though, an excellent outing.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So Palmera got rid of that tapeworm there. Easy. Getting rid of the Egomania, Albalin with a weak grip on life, Peveril for the Hagomania. Couple level ups there. Let's check our stagecoach real quick just to see. Another Antiquarian there, but sadly no higher ranked folks, but that's fine by me. Alright, thanks for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Appreciate that. I'll see you next time.